HSDickson, Bayelsa West. Mr. President and my dear colleagues, I just want to make a few comments, even though by our rules, as I've been read, this is not the stage for a debate on the general principles, but at any stage, it is free for legislators to make comments and offer guidance. So all that has been said, I think has been properly said and in the right way too. But I want to begin by addressing the issue raised by Senator Olamileko when he said, when he talked about those issues about the way and manner the budgeting has been done, and talking about the debts that have to be provided for in the way this budget seeks to do. Mr. President, you know the roles we played at several levels before now, particularly when you were minister and I was chairing the Niger Delta Governors Forum, and how we sought audience with the presidency and your good self. And we made the case for a forensic audit. It wasn't the view of the presidency or the executive. We, the governors of the region, because of our concern for what was going on, and that request was acceded to and carried out. So as at now, the NDDC management and board are in possession of the forensic reports, which has enabled them to now pinpoint the contracts that are performing, those that are terribly bad, and those that actions need to be taken about. So what has happened is that they have been able to isolate jobs that need to be continued, jobs that need to be concluded for the benefit of the region. And in the last couple of months, we have seen a number of actions on some projects that are big ticket projects, which is what we have always called on them to do in the region. So they deserve to be supported. Now, my good, our good colleague, Senator Adelo, raised the issue of the 1 trillion borrowing. And he's right in saying that, well, maybe we should have had an executive communication to deal with it, and by way of giving approvals, both chambers. But I don't think that we have to throw this away because that has not been done. I think it can come either before, maybe ideally we could have taken that. But now that we have this budget to consider, it's not out of place to deal with it now. Because now we will be talking of a deficit borrowing, a deficit budgeting, deficit spending. So we authorize it, believing that the president, maybe when he's bringing any other communication, will come with the right request to regularize it. And talking about the situation in the NDC, I just want to align with the comments of Senator Shomole, that those of us from the region, all of us who have been critical across the country, critical about the way certain things have been done in the NDDC. And it's not just peculiar to the NDDC. The issue of inefficiency is common to all national institutions. I don't think the NNPC is any better. I don't think the NPA is any better. There's no national institution that is free from those challenges of inefficiency and waste. Or even the regional development commissions. The Northeast Development, I'm not a member of the committee, and I'm not privy to what is going on there, but we also hear comments going around. So this is a national malaise, but we are grateful for the concern for the development of the Niger Delta, and we appreciate the concern and the support that we have continued to get for the development of that area. But what I can say lastly is that the new board and management appear to be on focus, on track. We have also not heard of any disharmony and crisis, as has been the case, and they need to be encouraged. They are focusing on big ticket projects. Last 2 weeks they were in Bayelsa to officially commission a project that when I was governor, because of the importance, the state also supported in Nimbe, the Ogbia Nimbe Road with 3 billion donated by the state when I was governor because of the importance. So I was very pleased sitting down there when they were officially commissioning that road. And they are doing so in so many other areas. So my submission is to call on Mr. President and other distinguished colleagues, irrespective of the technical issues that have been raised and the concerns that have been voiced legitimately, we should, in the overall interest, pass this budget as requested. And I want to stop by thanking the President for the renewed focus and the support and the encouragement that the President is giving to the development of the Niger Delta through the activities and actions of the Niger Delta Development Commission. Because if the President didn't give that permission, we wouldn't even be talking of the possibility of a 1 trillion naira injection. And that's a good development, Mr. President. So we should encourage what the executive is doing and planning to do in support of this agency to fast-track the interventionist development of the region. So, Mr. President, finally, I urge on all of us to, at this stage, pass the budget as requested, sent to us in time, in a long while, sent to us through the presidency, to us, and the committee has dealt with this. Let us pass it and allow the committee and the leadership and others to have time to deal with the regularization and other issues that we will have to deal with. Thank you.
Distinguished Senator Sani Musa.